please welcome to the tee, from Ireland, Leona Maguire.
Has anyone hit it better these first couple of days, ball striking wise, than Leona?
No, she's been absolutely magnificent, just rolling over from the way she finished last week's tournament where she won.
It's a familiar finish from Leona.
Now on the tee, please welcome from China.
Be aggressive towards that conservative target. Using one of her high lofted hybrids. And what a start. I mean, just landing it on that downslope over the bunker, getting its release up there towards the hole, and she'll have a putt for birdie. Could not have asked for a better looking birdie putt right here. No surprise to see her pouring that putt in. The next two holes have some elevation change as they're set in and around a small hill. Uphill tee shot.
Going on visually here on the tee, Karen.
There is. Winning 10 times. This is a 7-iron. Oh, she's pulled it a little. Not much room left of this flag.
Oh, it kisses off that thick cut.
That vertical cut of rough. She's going to have to shorten her stroke a little. Moves right to left, but the fairway actually tilts left to right. And this pushed to the right with a fade.
Yeah, it runs out of fairway pretty quickly down the right there. Tough to see where that has finished, but likely to be in the rough, and that makes the second shot.
Digging it out with one of her lofted woods. Caught a lot of ball on that one.
She hasn't had to hit too many shots out of the rough this week. She's been so good. Tee to green through the first 2 days, only missing 2.
Such a testing putt. A tiny bit of uphill initially, then downhill, left to right movement. No, so easy to run that by.
Yeah.
Really good comeback putt right there. Made that look easy.
Those are going to be the important one.
And has continued that trend to add some speed. She loves these lofted woods. This on a really nice line. Good looking stroke right there.
I'll say, Kay. It's a confident player. Is the only winners from China on the LPGA Tour. Maguire for her par. Good start on a tough stretch to open.
So committed to her targets and playing with a newfound confidence coming off that win last week.
Yeah, plenty of room if you go over the fairway, the middle of the bunkers in the middle of the fairway.
The irons hitting from the fairway. This is 7-iron. Got to carry the false front. 131 to the top.
Great shot. Yeah, coach was here earlier this week. He left on Wednesday. I'm sure he'll be watching on television. It's going to fall in, is it? No. Missed it on the high side. Still 2-shot lead through the first 5 here on Saturday.
Leader Maguire on the tee at the 6th.
She's birdied this hole twice, Dan. Comfortable on this hole. A little bit of wind picking up, starting to pick up, hurting. That was dead straight.
If that's the case, Kay, it's a different wind than the players have faced so far this week, even in the practice rounds, but it's the typical prevailing wind.
In perfect position for her second at the 6th.
Yeah, hitting into this massive green, 43 steps deep. Holes located 22 on, about halfway. That's a 6 hybrid. playing it smartly left to the fat part of the green.
For birdie.
Just about a 30-footer. Overall, pretty flat.
Very steady start for Maguire. So indeed, it's 5 pars in a row for the 36-hole leader, who remains clear by 2.
Unfortunate moment there for Mel Reed. She didn't have any intent, but it was a penalty. Now Maguire
giving it a rip with her 3-wood, trying to get it to this green in 2.
and it's going to find the bunker. Not the best side to miss it, Kay.
See how she handles being in the sand for the first time. It's not one of her strengths. Her sand save percentage is on the lower side, but that'll do.
Yeah, gives herself a chance at birdie. Remember this
at 93%, and she's on the tee at the short par 4/8.
Going with driver, staying with her aggressive mentality. Taking it down the left center. Beautiful drive.
Just 365 yards.
Okay, ideally about 10 feet right of this hole location. Let the slope feed it back towards the hole.
She didn't get it up over that one little wave, and going to have a challenging putt ahead.
And back to Maguire at the 8th.
Well, she's down in that low area, putting with a gentle incline all the way up to the hole. This hole playing 15 yards shorter than it did yesterday. Leona hit a 5 hybrid here that gave her a birdie. That 6 hybrid.
leaking, yeah, finds the bunker. Mistake there, Kay.
Yeah, her target was left of the flag, and that was just a push.
Yeah, good save. Well, while we have a moment, let's head back up to our studio at the 18th. Dan Hicks alongside a couple of very special guests. Dan?
We pick up the leader at this 381-yard par 4. Leona Maguire at 7 under.
Going with 3-wood off the tee to stay short of that left fairway bunker. And it drifts to the right side, but that'll be just fine.
And Rory McIlroy from Northern Ireland. This is Ireland's Leona Maguire with her second at the 10th.
From the right-hand side of the fairway, really good angle to that back left hole location.
And
6 iron right at, a 6 hybrid right at it.
top tracer technology in effect there, and another good one for Maguire.
Yeah, it's almost like she can't wait to get this rolling towards the hole. Oh, another good stroke, and doesn't get the reward. Close to 20 yards behind Shiyu Lin's drive, who she hugged the left side. Coming in with her hybrid, her 5 hybrid.
It just sat down now. It's not going to get over that little ripple. Back with Leona Maguire here at the 11th, putting down the green.
Has to putt along the edge of the spine. It's going to throw it to the right. Good 3.5, almost 4-footer. See if she can implement the same good solid putting stroke that she's shown most of the week.
No.
You could kind of see she almost fell back on her heels a little bit there through that putting stroke. Didn't stay really well balanced. And
so good with these hybrids. 6 woods she carries.
And one of the last things she does in practice, Kay, I was watching her do it this morning, is hit the shots, the clubs that she expects to hit on the par 3s. She goes through the few clubs in her bag she might hit, and she hit quite a few of these 6 hybrids at the end of her warm-up.
Considering she's come off a 3-putt, this will swing down a little bit from her right to left. Give you kind of a new light.
I don't know that Leona's ever been in that category, but she's always been a pretty phenomenal putter.
Quit now. Maguire on the tee.
A little more safe to play it down the left-hand side, but you do bring in the rough if you go that way.
Oh, it's just not going to quite get through. I thought she was set up way left there, similar to the conservative play she had on the 11th, taking it up the right, but yeah, set up well left, aiming at that TV tower, and looks like similar to the shot on 9.
Good lie, but not much green to work with.
Just tickled it out of there.
Yeah, that was pretty darn nice right there, and she left it below the hole for her upcoming par putt.
Wow.
Yeah, stayed good and steady over that one.
Good up and down.
She's just been so solid with this club. Only has missed 3 fairways all week.
And just one today. Maguire finds another one at the 14th, tied with Jenny Shin, who's over amidst those finishing par 5s here.
She looks like she's set up a little bit more square here, Kay. Taking dead aim.
So this looks like a nice line if it's the right distance.
We're going to end up with a lot of long putts.
This is Maguire at 14 for birdie, and solo lead again. Tracking.
Oh, it caught an edge of that cup.
She's never been the longest hitter, Kay. So with that being said, needing to rely at times on her short game and
choosing to go with a fairway wood. Again, looking to place this in the fairway and avoid the bunkers. If you find yourself in one of those bunkers, it's almost impossible to get on the green in regulation.
Conservative play there, laying well back.
Coming off a good level lie. Wind has died down. This is going right at it.
Good line. Very good.
Oh, my. How about that accuracy? From 170 yards. Slightly uphill, not much break.
Looks very good. Yeah.
Paul McKinley, they've all been big fans of Leona and have helped her. It's like a family that roots for each other.
And we're going to check out Leona's shot here with our top tracer technology.
This par 3 playing the shortest it has all week.
Maguire, one clear of Shin, who's in with a 66.
She's very regimented with her routine on these short putts. And you know that she's hit thousands and thousands of 2 and 3, 4 footers over her life. You have to make them second nature.
And Maguire.
The drive-on championship, they went back to Ireland and they had a parade in her honor.
Yeah, I think her grandmother rode in the car and was just tickled pink by the whole experience, and Leona just felt such pride. I mean, you could just hear how that sounded coming out of there. She's quite a bit short of that 195. She may be closer 200-ish to the front.
Hazard.
Yeah, this is a stretch. 212 to the front, 225 to the hole. She's got to get all of this 3-wood to get there. She pushed her last 3-wood that she hit off the ground at the 7th and has pushed that one. The green sloping towards her.
Sat down too quickly for her. She had that to save par.
This putt's a little bit tough to read. Kind of looks like it could go either way, but it's uphill for sure. Oh, and it straightened out at the end. Thought that would drip right. I think she hit it right where she wanted to.
It is going to be a bogey for Leona Maguire on a hole which earlier in the week played as a very difficult par 5, but today has been one of the easier holes on the golf course.
Pushing that a little bit. Is it going to be okay, or is it going to find the rough? Nope. It's all right.
Just fine. for Maguire, who bogeyed that previous par 5 at 17. Got into trouble off the tee. No problem there. As Maguire and Shiyu Lin are positioned nicely.
202 to the front. That looked like a really well struck 3-wood, much better than the last.
Right into the heart of the green. That's going to be just a little more than hole high. So an eagle try it'll be for Maguire.